tonight.
This great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store. As it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets the start here. Coming off of a victory in round one, team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds cliche, but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for his team. They want to take advantage of it.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. 4 yards on the pickup there. Now they're left with a third and 8.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. We always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who have stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hurts. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Here is 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
And an Eagle first down.
They go play action with Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's another Eagles first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Holding offense.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Play action. Now Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 65 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Throwing is Hurts. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Grady Jarrett in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bears take over. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
47-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Bears first down.
Back to the running game with Swift. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Looking to throw is Williams. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Santos now to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
It's a pickup of 6.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right back to Dotson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 29-yard line.
Here's Williams. Touchdown, Bears. And the Bears continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
They're unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. Dances by him. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On play action, here's Williams. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Santos' kick is up and through, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, With no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And able to get this out to the 25. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 41. Hurts. A quick throw, but incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Smith. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 40 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. From the gun, here's Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. To throw once more, here's Williams. And that's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
That pass complete to Moore. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
A 7-yard gain.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Williams loses the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Holding. Offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To the air, Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. Hurts sets up to throw it, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They'll get this into the hands of the Doom Zone. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to throw is Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down and a yard. Looking to throw. Williams. And this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
59-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So halftime now here on Sunday night primetime.
Hey, Chicago. Bears up 24-17. Let me tell you, this one came out of the gate like a boff by that last call. Chicago set the tone early. Caleb Williams is playing quarterback like he's got cheat codes installed. Cool in the pocket, nice downfield, dropping dimes. No panic, no mistakes, just surgical. 2 tutties, no turnovers, and he's letting it rip like a vet who's been here before. That's franchise stuff right there. And how about the ground game? DeAndre Swift running angry, running smart, almost 100 on the ground with a score, keeping that Eagles front honest and wearing them down snap after snap. But if you're looking for the headliner in Chicago, DJ Moore is putting on a full circus act. 6 catches, $120 plus, and I swear a couple of those grabs had popcorn vendors dropping trays. That's your go-to guy. That's trust. That's chemistry. Now, Philly ain't rolling over. No, Jalen Hurts is taking some shots. He's missed a few, but he's still fighting, and then boom, Saquon Barkley hits that 75-yard house call, flips the whole vibe, wakes up the sideline, and reminds everybody why that man is different in space. 6 touches, over 100 yards, and momentum in his backpack. And don't sleep on Devontae Smith. Quiet night, big moment. 2 grabs, one of them for 6, stretching the field when Philly needed it most. Now listen, before we buckle up for the second half, thank you to every subscriber, every channel member, and all my poll warriors showing up each and every week, dropping votes, talking ball, and building this community brick by brick. Make sure you hit up the Verse merch store, rep the squad, rep the grind, rep the movement. Because let me tell you something real. If it wasn't for you, Big Al might be yelling at a TV in a deli, arguing with a guy named Sal about coverages and paying full price for wings on Wild Card Weekend. But instead, I'm here with you. Wouldn't have it any other way. We're doing this together. Second half coming up. Adjustments, K-makers, and legacy moments on deck. We ain't even close to being finished. Stick around.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? They'll look to throw here. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a back with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay at a really high level.
They've been hot so far. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Wide open receiver complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. A good pickup there at 22.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
54-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now you give your team more than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them setting the tone and picking up their defense.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. It could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on third down, usually you think fourth down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on third. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 39.
They'll go play action here with Williams. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
It's a gain of 4.
To throw, it's Williams. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Luther.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
52-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Hurts. A short one there, caught by Granson. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Here's Williams. Pass caught by Burden. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
to throw, Williams. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. They called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 117 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Eagles.
Now Saquon Barkley. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go and they hung in there and made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th and a very critical drive upcoming. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
To the air, Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Williams. That is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. They'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air.
Yeah.
I've got to slow down the running game.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if he can heat up again.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 166 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
A gain of 21 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive lineman job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Bears 24.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Once again, it's Swift. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pass complete to Adunzo. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and inches. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and.
Now Hurts on the option right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 4. And it's
on the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Down at the 35-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on
from the gun. Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air once more, Williams. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Williams looking to do it himself. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. To throw, it's Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. And the Eagles season will continue at least one more week. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Chicago.